và chào mừng tất cả các bạn nha. Thì chúng ta sẽ đến với Genshin Impact.
Oh, so that's how it is. Thanks for the suggestions, Mr. Zhongli. I have them all noted down.
I've long heard that your knowledge encompasses all things old and new, Mr. Zhongli. But I never knew that you were
Đã
well
sống
versed in
6.000
the
năm
art
rồi,
of
cái
cooking,
gì mà tao không
too.
giỏi.
It is truly an honor to make your acquaintance.
Với người phàm.
No need for formalities. I too feel humbled to be in the company of such talented young people. There are many things I could learn from you.
Oh, you flatter us. If it's possible, may I trouble you to provide a few words of guidance for my practices in exorcism?
Exorcism? I can't say I'm an expert in the field, but if you don't mind, we could start by discussing...
Whoa, there's so many people here. All we knew was that Hu Tao invited Zhongli over. Paimon never thought we'd be meeting so many old
Mấy bạn
friends.
có hết rồi. Chịu Hu Tao
Happy
cho Ly.
Lantern Rite, everyone!
Ok.
Likewise. Please take a seat.
Ok, mời ngồi. Oh yeah.
Happy Lantern Rite! Are you having fun?
Thôi rất vui đi, chứ bà này khác đâu.
Me too. I've seen Xinyan perform before, but this is the first time I've watched something like this. I heard that the audience loved it too, and she's been receiving quite a lot of performance invitations lately. She's more busy than ever, and Yoonjin's gonna help her.
Yep, and they asked us to pass on their season's greetings to everyone. They hope we'll have a wonderful
Cô
gathering.
xin ngồi cấp đi.
The performance was spectacular indeed. However, it gave Xiangling a huge burst of inspiration, which in turn gave us a bit of a headache.
Us? Did Xiangling ask you to try out her dishes too?
That, my friend, is beside the point. Watching you eat was enough for me. Come to think of it, I probably shouldn't have burdened Chong
Để
Yun
hết
with
đi cho
eating
Yun
my
thật.
share too.
Suy nghĩ dễ thứ ra.
Xiangling came up with a new recipe? Let Paimon try!
Chết bị
See?
chưa.
Someone here knows how to encourage people.
Rồi.
Thanks, Paimon.
Rồi
Oh,
rồi, mày
and
xong
I
chuyến
have
này
to thank
rồi.
Mr. Zhongli too. He gave me lots of useful pointers that really drove it home for me. Oh, so that's what you were talking about before we arrived.
Yes. Since we'll be dining together, the topic of our conversation naturally revolved around cooking. Xiangling's ideas are truly unconventional. Her choices in both ingredients and spices are comparable to a melody dancing on the tongue. My suggestions were nothing more than the icing on the cake.
Trời
Oh,
ơi,
the
tiên
two of
sinh,
you always deliver.
tiên sinh kim tốn
Now
quá.
I'm getting embarrassed. Anyway, I'll get everyone to have a taste after I've adjusted the recipe based on Mr. Zhongli's advice.
That sounds like it might become a little safer to eat.
How about I sample the dishes next time?
Speaking of eating, Paimon feels like we're missing someone. Oh, Huta was the one who invited us, but she's not here. And where's Guoba?
Cúp bà.
Oh, Guoba volunteered to help Dad at the restaurant.
Á đù.
You know, lots of people
Biết
come
mình
over to
mà.
eat during Lantern Rite. Without Guoba helping out, I probably wouldn't have had the time to accept Hu Tao's invitation.
Oh.
As for Hu Tao,
Ơ,
The
cúp bà.
director went to collect a guest. She asked me to stay here and host you for the time being.
Chỗ.
Seems
Tôi gọi
like
một
it's
con nhóc là
almost
được chỗ
time.
nha. Cũng đáng đấy chứ. Con nhóc
Hu
quá
Tao
xinh
went to
đẹp
fetch
mà.
someone in person?
Ồ, sao tôi lại
Oh,
nói
that
vậy nhỉ?
must mean they are super important. Could it be Keqing, Ningguang, or Captain Beto?
Cái bé
She
giờ.
didn't clarify. And as her
cấp
subordinate,
dưới
I
đi,
couldn't
có
just
hiểu.
pry into the details, could I?
Ý, trời. Khó chịu thế nha.
Ta-da! We're here!
Ta-da, rồi sao nữa?
Oh.
Gì?
We're not late to the party, right?
Yeah.
Right? Good thing the Conqueror of Demons and I are both as swift as the wind. And whoosh, we made it just in time.
Được, khó nha. Bệnh lùng tới khó nha. Khó chịu nha.
I see. So the important guest is the conqueror of demons. I've been looking forward to meeting you. The director didn't mention anything when she invited us. What a pleasant surprise. Gathered here with us tonight are not only young and accomplished individuals, but also the protector of Leo's peace, Adeptus Alatus. To convene here with all of you is indeed a great honor.
Trời ơi, gì nhiều mệt, có gì? Tâm giọng nghe nhất.
It's almost lantern right. Yet you took all the trouble coming here.
Ồ, lại tốt quá nha.
The director has a way of making it difficult to decline.
Rex Lapis, may I ask what troubles you?
The director asked me to buy sesame oil in preparation for the celebrations.
Vãi lộn.
Then why would you come all the way to Wangshu Inn?
I had a pleasant chat with Chef Yenshao and received some spices from him. And, see? Here's some matsutake and a portion of ham.
What about the sesame oil?
It's a shame. I couldn't find the kind the director was looking
Khó đó
for.
nha. Rồi đế quân cũng anh lùn cũng ngoan, kiểu gì phải phép phết nha. Thích anh lùn lại rồi đó.
I'm sure you're exaggerating, Zhang. Sir.
Vị khách này
There he goes again. Enough with the pleasantries. Go let our guests take a seat. Everyone here today is well known in their own field and has probably heard about one another to some extent. Some of us are even old acquaintances, so there's no need to be this formal.
Ok.
I heard that the Conqueror of Demons and the Traveler are pretty close, no?
Bạn cưỡi mẹ.
Great. You two sit together.
You should take a seat too, director.
Mời đừng chọn.
Oh, finally remembered me. When we arrived just now, the host at Shinue Kiosk told me our dishes are almost ready. Perfect timing. Let's not wait any longer and ask them to bring out the food.
Ồ, vậy nó không mời quá nhiều người hả? Ok.
Paimon would have never guessed the person who Tao went to fetch was Xiao.
Hả, đúng rồi. Lạ quá nhà. Hỏi người già đấy.
That's also the first I've heard of the Traveler and Paimon being friends with the Conqueror of Demons.
You know Xiao Chu?
Knowing is a bit of an overstatement. I've always looked up to him. You might not know this, Paimon, but we exorcists have worked in close collaboration with the Conqueror of Demons for many generations, dispelling evil together, both in the open and from the shadows. Hard to imagine that thanks to Hu Tao, I've finally gotten the chance to meet him. Conqueror of Demons,
Tàu với tài
I'm
hào
honored
lại.
to make your
Tàu
acquaintance.
phết nha.
Likewise.
Trời
It is a great
anh-
honor
anh-
indeed to have a chance to
anh
meet the
cao quá.
legendary Conqueror of Demons.
Nó đúng là anh
Chang Yun
lạnh
has
lùng.
brought that
Nó
name up
lạnh
quite a
lùng
few
lùng.
times in the past. I remember you mentioning wanting him to understand the importance of exorcists.
Ahem.
We know each other too. He helped try my dishes during the Masterful Chef's cook-off.
À, đúng.
I didn't think we'd have the chance to meet again. Happy Lantern Rite.
Ừ.
No anecdote, however, compares to meeting you in person. I'm Xingqiu, Shangling and Changyun's friend.
Ồ,
The pleasure
thích
is
gặp
all
nhà.
mine.
Whoa. Everyone's getting all formal and polite all
Tôi
of a
biết riêng là
sudden.
như này. Cung kính.
Paimon doesn't know what she should say anymore.
À, đủ biết.
Adeptus Xiao, mighty conqueror of demons, please accept Paimon's greetings too. Belated Happy Lantern Rite.
Nhìn mặt nản. Nhìn mặt sao nản quá.
Paimon tried very hard to look for a fancy word, okay? Don't be too harsh on Paimon!
Đừng
There's
để-
no need to be so polite.
You're right. This was meant to be a nice little get-together between friends after all. Too much formality kills the atmosphere. I didn't plan this gathering only for everyone to walk on eggshells. Hiya. What's your true intention then? A little get-together between friends, sipping the finest tea and watching lanterns float into the sky, bidding farewell to the past and embracing the present with joy. And that is something our consultant would say. I think it deserves a standing ovation.
Gì nữa?
Indeed. Exceptional acting skills, Director.
As for me, I'm just here to have fun and treat everyone to something good.
Gì chứ? Chưa
We
hiểu
all
khúc
worked
đó lắm.
really hard this year. Whether traveling or guiding, cooking, helping with the family business, exorcising evil spirits, or
Okay.
conquering demons. And of course, our consultant, who's been helping out at the parlor every now and then. Everyone has done some pretty amazing things. As the one who brought everyone together, it goes without saying that I'm the one most deserving of praise.
Huh? Sounds kind of self-important, but Paimon thinks it's pretty amazing that she managed to talk Xiao into coming. He rarely ever enters Liyue Harbor after all.
Oh, ok. Đúng rồi, ít tới cảng.
It wasn't as complicated as you think.
Không có nghĩ đâu. Drop qua drop lại phết nha.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks, boss lady.
Mời
It's
hai
not
lần
boss
luôn.
lady, just boss.
Là chủ nhà trọ.
And there she goes. What a lively girl.
Conqueror of demons, Adeptus Xiao. Guardian of Wangshu Inn. Hero of Dihua Marsh.
Gọi một đống tên luôn.
I know you're there.
Kiểu gì? Phiền quá con nhóc.
Quiet. Do not disturb the peace.
Im lặng.
Sorry, but you wouldn't show up if I didn't yell your name, would you?
I know you. You're the 77th director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Is there something you need?
Thịnh lắm mới xuống núi đó, khó vậy.
That does sound like one of Hu Tao's antics.
Did the Conqueror of Demons agree to come so that Hu Tao would stop pestering him?
There might be other reasons.
Smart guess.
There's more to it?
It gets pretty boring from here on. I talked about the funeral parlor's past relationships with the guardian yakshas. You know, just to be sociable.
In the time of the Archon War, disputes were frequent, and disaster overtook the land. Humans couldn't escape from the torment of the plague, nor could they escape death. The Adepti vanquished the demons, the Millelith fought valiantly, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was responsible for purifying the diseased and sending off the spirits of the dead. That is how the border between life and death was maintained during the war. And it effectively prevented further incidents from happening.
That's right. 1 point for the consultant. But despite our deep-rooted connection, it still took me quite a while to actually convince him.
Lẽ nào lo lắng như nghiệp chướng của mình sao?
You know him pretty well, huh?
This matter is out of my control, so I need to be cautious.
True, but I've kept that in mind too. That's why everyone here today is in one way or another acquainted with elemental power. Besides, it'll only be for a short while as we dine together. There won't be any lasting consequences.
But I didn't expect there to be so
Có
many
nhiều người đó
people.
gì?
There's no need to worry, Conqueror of Demons. We're not feeling anything unusual so far. Our young exorcist over here is protected by his pure yang energy, so he's probably the most resilient.
That's not the same.
Đúng chuyện nghe nha mà hết hồn.
Did you just toss your carrots into my bowl? Hey, don't look away.
Huh? What?
Night sighting with Chongyun. I saw that too. You're
Không
lucky
ai đi
Guoba
chơi.
isn't here today. He hates seeing people being picky with their food.
Bà ghét nhất là người
If he'd
tiếng
seen
Anh.
that, he'd definitely make you eat all your carrots.
Bà ghét như...
Guoba would do that? Is he that uncompromising? But now that I think of it, Xiangling told me that Guoba used to be the stove god.
Sao đó?
It sounds like you've heard the rumors.
Bà là... Sao hôm nay hết nói? Sao hôm nay có hết nói? Không sao chứ?
I'm doing fine.
Không sao.
Not long ago, before Lantern Rite, I met an old friend. Thanks to his help, things have been a lot more stable than
Vậy thì
before.
nói là không quen có tôi gấp cho... Thôi hỏi xem bạn cũ đi. Tại vì mấy
You should know him. He's...
ai? Who the fuck?
Seeds of story, brought
Ê, cái giọng này
by
quen
the
à.
wind.
And cultivated by time. Did Paimon just unconsciously complete that saying? That voice. Could it be?
Đừng nói Venti nha, từ nha. Nào biết nói biết nha, từ nha.
If I'm not mistaken, there's someone knocking at the door.
Mời thêm người.
Don't just sit there, Zhongli. Go welcome our guest in.
Kìa
No
má.
such need. I'm coming in.
Không cần phiền. Á đù.
You finally let me in.
Cái gì vậy?
Hello, hello.
Nén
No
rượu này
matter
đâu
if
đây?
we've met before or not, this moment marks a brand new
Nói
encounter.
nhiều nữa.
Old friends and new. Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, it's the tone deaf bard.
Là tôi hát rong. Hả?
Oh, he seems to carry a valiant breeze wherever he goes.
Ồ, xem
It
đi
looks
chơi
like
luôn đó
we're gonna be
ba.
friends.
Ở đâu có mặt ông
Fate
vậy?
has brought us together, so come on, take a seat and be my guest. Help yourself. Oh, I'll ask them for another set of cutlery.
This young lady here is as bright as a fresh bouquet of flowers in the morning's rising sun. She no
Alright.
doubt is the one with the most authority here. Whoa, these dishes look amazing! Is it really okay for me to join in? All right, I'm digging in.
Huh, it's you.
Ồ, ít vô.
Oh,
Cái gì?
isn't this Genyu?
Tác giả xin
Genyu?
Quê.
Yep. Now that I've taken a closer look, you're a fan of Genyu's works, aren't you? I met Singcho at a light
Còn
novel
lầm
convention.
nữa.
Oh, how I wish we'd met sooner. I never expected that there'd be another person in this world who could interpret Genyu's new novel as thoroughly as I could.
Venti, you're being too humble. Considering your poetic talent, your fundamentals are way more impressive.
Could this new guest be Master Xingqiu's friend?
Quê. Đây cái quen cái gì? Cũng là bạn cũ của tôi. Có vẻ sao cũng biết mà đúng không? Độ mất hết luôn.
Yes, yes.
Đúng.
Monsters become more active than usual as we get closer to Lantern Rite. I was patrolling Dihua Marsh a few days ago when I happened to run into this.
Gặp ông nội này
This.
You've already forgotten? I'm a bard, remember? And bards go around singing wherever they like.
Oh, right. And this bard was performing in Dihua Marsh. It was a...
Mấy ông thần
Moving
đang
melody.
chim gió.
and it made me feel relaxed and at
Mấy ông thần
ease.
đang sổ,
I
đang xà lơ.
Couldn't help but stay and listen.
Thank you for your patronage.
Ra là vậy, tôi hiểu rồi.
I understand now too.
Tôi cũng hiểu luôn. Má biết rồi.
I'm Zhongli, currently working at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It's a pleasure to meet you, new friend.
And I'm his boss. Oh, and if there's anything unsatisfactory, let me know anytime.
That's very
Không khí thì
considerate
ngon
of
quá
you.
đó, là phiền chừng.
No wonder. Only a boss as savvy and reliable
Như
as
là
you would be
má
able
nó
to
siêu lợi
hire
hại luôn
such
ba.
an
Cái cảm
impressive
giác này
consultant.
khó chịu quá,
Oh, you're too nice,
thú
Venti.
vị quá.
Not to brag, but our consultant truly is impressive. His knowledge extends across the stars and the land, and there's nothing throughout history that he doesn't know. From the sophisticated way he speaks, it's hard not to suspect that he could very well be an adeptus in disguise.
Một đám im lặng hết, nguyên đám thần im lặng.
Shao, you're an adeptus. Do you think it might be possible?
I...
Ai khó nói quá.
Sorry. I'm only good at conquering demons. I'm afraid I don't have much knowledge in
Xà
that.
lơ đó, xà lơ đấy.
Really? But Paimon thinks you're super knowledgeable.
Paimon.
Huh?
Hả? Hả?
Oh,
Đúng.
right. Xiao's a warrior. He doesn't come to the city very often, so it's pretty normal for him to not know anything. Yeah.
Eh? Really?
Vậy sao?
I've actually heard a few things about Mr. Zhongli before.
Đúng
The
đúng đúng
guests
đúng.
in the tavern talked about this
Mình
refined and
đi với
courteous
cậu
man
lên
who,
một thế.
instead of having wine at Mondstadt's finest tavern, ordered a cup of hot tea with the most
Ông
complex
thần.
name.
Đúng rồi chữ ông thần
Now
luôn.
that you mention it, I seem to recall that there indeed is a musician
Đúng
like
không?
yourself in
Bạn diễn
Mondstadt.
bài đây.
I've heard that he's elegant and amiable, his works witty and vibrant. It's no overstatement to regard him as the best bard in Mondstadt.
Now you're making me embarrassed. I would say that Mondstadt's poetry is a little run-of-the-mill sometimes. There's one I heard a while back that went, "The old house is renewed, welcoming the spring breeze, awakening old memories." The meaning's there, but the word choices are unimaginative, and there's a distinct lack of literary flair.
I think so too. The composition needs a little jazzing up.
Đường. Bị một con nhỏi
If I were to give it a go, I'd make it
4 đường chủ.
an old melon on a vine, a new flower that grows fine.
Oh, good one! It feels unique and has a
Hay hay
nice
hay
ring
hay
to
hay.
it.
You have great taste, Venti. I was afraid about you. Let's shake hands.
Let's check him. 10 điểm 10 điểm.
Of course.
Mày làm gì ta?
Hey, Xingqiu!
Hmm?
Mind lending me a few books when we get back? Pick out some well-written ones. I don't know if it's my own lack of literary knowledge, but I couldn't tell the difference between those two.
I don't think it's your fault.
Chongyun's right. It's not our fault.
Hỏi đi, thế này còn dùng việc cho việc đặt tên nữa.
Oh, you have a point.
Có lý đó.
But speaking of, why is the Tone Deaf Bard here? Are you here to take part in Lantern Rite too?
I heard that Liyue will be hosting a Lantern Rite Music Festival this year. As a musician myself, how could I possibly resist the temptation to come take a
Má
look?
quăng việc ở
Or
bò sát
listen.
trong một đám làm
Getting to
luôn.
know
Mình đi
other
đi
musical
chơi.
styles is essential
thiệt.
to sparking inspiration, don't you think?
Nhưng đó là nhạc nó quyết định mà chứ cũng lâu mà.
As for the Fontaine friend who hosted the festival, I saw him near Stone Gate the other day. The Iridescence tour has finally been held successfully for once, so I had to congratulate him.
Chắc là ok.
Don't think anything of it. By the way, I was watching as you entered Xinyue Kiosk, but no one seemed to notice me. Should I say that it's because I'm an expert in hiding, or that a certain someone deliberately ignored the sound of the wind?
Whenever Lantern Rite comes around, Liyue Harbor becomes bustling with activity. People are all busy watching the lanterns and strolling around the shops, and they might just go travel somewhere on a whim. It is rather difficult to predict another's whereabouts. The festival is in full swing and proceeding smoothly, and we're all gathered here with friends new and old. This is no doubt a wonderful occasion worth celebrating. To come together with all of you at the beginning of the year, one can't help but be filled with joy. In a moment like this, I propose we raise a glass together. In my case, tea in lieu of wine.
Very well said, Mr. Zhongli. That was exactly what I wanted to say. Now I'm getting a little self-conscious. I didn't cause you too much trouble barging in like that, did I? We usually drink wine during occasions like this over in Mondstadt, but since Mr. Zhongli insists on drinking tea, I'll give a toast with tea too. Everyone, thanks for the treat.
You're welcome. As the host of this gathering, I hope everyone enjoys the food and drinks. May this year be better than the last. Considering that everyone may have other matters to attend to later, sticking to tea seems like a good idea.
Tham gia đi ba.
All of a sudden, they started proposing toasts. Should we?
Sao? Làm cái sao? Vô nè.
What's with the urgency?
Sao bạn vậy? Chưa ăn nó chưa? Thôi, ăn nó nhiều quá. Sao ăn nó chưa?
Sure.
Sure, okay. Chào ta.
Aren't you finished eating? It's always nice to have a breath of fresh air after a meal. Helps with digestion.
Paimon will come too.
Ngồi chưa ăn no đúng không? Ăn đi.
Yeah?
Đừng lo, tôi đi sẽ về ngay. Ăn nữa đi ba, thích không?
Okay then. Don't forget to come back.
Sao nghe câu này nghe nó nhớ cái hồi Sumeru đấy. Đẹp. Mọi người. Người mỏi đây hả? Cái câu nãy làm nhớ như cái thời Sumeru á. Bị lạc cái mất tiêu luôn, về nhỏ khóc. Ok, giờ nói chuyện với mấy người phục vụ đi trước đã. Sang Liên là hứa chào.
Did you talk about anything interesting before we started the meal? Anything fun I missed out on? Oh, we were talking about cooking. Mr. Zhang told us that he went on a trip to Xiaoyang Village the other day and got a hold of some uncommon ingredients. Tea seed oil and sesame oil. He suggested I try using those in my new dishes. Oh, no wonder he left his post for so long that day. Those ingredients would be difficult for anyone else to find. I guess I'll need his help next time as well.
Oh, okay.
About you and Venti.
Cậu là Vinh.
Could he be a partner in your family business?
Kia
That's
có xu nào đâu rồi.
You know how my family is. A lot of business secrets can't just be divulged at the dinner table.
Ah, just as I thought.
Nó hơi cục lục. Thì là đang trò chuyện thôi. Paimon, hello.
You're not allowed to leave Paimon here alone.
Thì là
To
sớm
be
á.
honest, Paimon's worried about saying the wrong thing.
Lắm Thành nói vậy. Paimon nè. Ngồi được không? Ngồi được mà đúng không? Ủa? Thả lắm nha. Mà Paimon thấy cũng đẹp hết nha. Vào đây đi.
It seems like our new friend is an expert in
Bạn
wine.
mới đi rành rộ hết
I
à.
deserve no such praise. I only drink for fun. It's nothing compared to your expertise. I'm glad we're only having tea today. What if I got drunk and said something nonsensical? I'd surely become an object of ridicule to someone I've just met.
Mới quen.
No such thing. I wouldn't dare disrespect the director's guest.
Hai khứa này nói chuyện vui quá ta. Từ từ.
Let's depart. You go ahead.
Ủa vậy thôi hả? Trời má, tưởng vụ gì. Thôi thì bây giờ mình sẽ tạm dừng cái video ở đây. Cũng dài rồi. Thì video hôm nay là chỉ có cốt truyện thôi. Mà mình vẫn rất mong là các bạn sẽ xem video này nó gọi là dài hơn một chút. Thì đây là một cái tập này theo mình thấy là tâm đắc nhất, bởi vì nó xuyên suốt cái cốt truyện hay nhất, thú vị nhất giữa xoay quanh giữa mọi người, có cái sự mà len lỏi lẫn nhau, đào sâu vuốt bỏng rồi đó, để gọi là có cái sự thú vị trong cái bữa ăn, giống như là cái cốt truyện nói chung là chỉ có mình biết thôi, mình biết mấy người này thôi, ông này tiên nhân, mấy ông thần rồi này nọ thôi, tác giả Chim Dư viết sách. Rồi Sang Liên Hu Tao thì đang muốn vào mấy ông loại này, bào kiểu như là môi móc đồ đó. Còn Paimon thì phải theo ý của mình diễn cho nó đạt, kiểu lộ bí mật nhà nước, quốc gia kiểu. Nhưng mà vẫn có một chút, mấy chuyện này chiếm tầm 8-9 phần, thì còn 1-2 phần còn lại thì là cái câu nói của Paimon làm cho mình cảm thấy nhớ cái thời điểm mà mình làm
I'm sure I've forgotten something. Not to worry.
Đấy là mình không có làm được cái khoảnh khắc đó, nhưng mà mình vẫn là nhớ đó là Paimon khóc, bởi vì Paimon thấy là mình đi quá lâu, kiểu như mình bỏ Paimon rồi. Mình không biết sau này Paimon sẽ trở thành gì, nhưng mà hiện tại thì mình dù ai nói bay mỏng hay 7 món gì á, mình vẫn rất là thích Paimon. Thôi thì tạm biệt các bạn và hẹn các bạn trong video lần sau. Bye bye.